If you haven't checked me out yet on Instagram, head on over to Geekdom Big D on Instagram, where I post all kinds of different stuff that I'm interested in, like movies, Dragon Ball, of course, sports, and my adventures. And I hope to make you laugh too. Instagram.com/Geekdom Big D. Let's get to the video. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a really good day today. We're going to be discussing Gohan today on this video. I want to have a conversation with y'all about Gohan and his role in the upcoming Dragon Ball Super superhero movie. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, and whether you are new or not, hit the like button. It does help out the video and the channel. So what I want to discuss with y'all today is there have been some speculation, tons of speculation going on about Gohan getting a power up in this new movie. And there have even been some people who are confused about how the Dragon Ball Super superhero poster discusses like a new ascension. And it's obvious, well, it seems obvious. They're talking about Piccolo based on the fact that Piccolo's new form is now yellow and the lines on his arms and on his body disappear. So he does have an ultimate form. But there's also been folks who think that that's actually in reference to Gohan, and that Gohan will have some kind of power up in this film to make him a stronger fighter and to compete against whomever the mystery final boss is going to be in this upcoming movie. Now, about a month ago, I did a poll on the community tab of this channel where I asked you guys, what do you want for Gohan as far as power up goes for the new DBS movie? And interestingly enough, these results came in 37,000 votes. So a pretty sizable chunk of you guys voted on this. And interestingly enough, only 3% of you said Ultra Instinct and 4% said Super Saiyan Blue. And I like that because it goes to show that you guys aren't like a lot of other Dragon Ball fans who I think are hyper focused on transformations. Dragon Ball Super has overdone transformations, if you ask me. There's too many new ones. They should really scale it back, in my opinion. And for Gohan to get like those forms, I suppose I would prefer it if instead of him getting those forms, he went in his own direction, like Broly and Future Trunks and even Vegeta did with Ultra Ego. So Gohan getting UI and Super Saiyan Blue seems like pretty cheap fan service, right? It does seem that way. But the other poll results, 26% said a new Gohan only God form, which would be interesting. Something sort of like what they did with Ultra Ego, but just for Gohan. We talked about that on stream once. And also, 25% of you said something completely different, which I agree with. Something totally different works. But the winner of the poll was Stronger Ultimate Gohan. Now, first of all, and I'm not saying this because y'all are my audience, but I do genuinely believe when reading your comments, you're going to have your knuckleheads, and there's always people who are, oddballs, but I do believe that my audience here on YouTube are some of the smartest Dragon Ball fans out there. Like, obviously, like I said, you're going to have some people that are going to leave some goofy comments. You know who you are. But for the most part, I think a lot of the Geekdom 101 audience does study Dragon Ball and does understand where it's been, where it's at, and where it may go. Now, whether we're excited about that, that is a different question, because some of the things that are coming up in the future I am excited about, other things not so much, but that's a video for a different day. However, I do think that a stronger Ultimate Gohan is the best option because Gohan's potential has always been above everyone's. Even Vegeta said so even in Super. It's not like they dropped that storyline. It's just that Gohan either gets lazy and doesn't want to train, or his human side comes out. He doesn't have that thirst for power, that thirst for combat that Goku and Vegeta have, which I may do a whole video about this. I may do a whole last video about this because we're going to have to go back and analyze the old Dragon Ball, like Z and, the older stuff, to get a real clear picture of why Gohan was unable to keep up with Goku and Vegeta. There are reasons behind this. If his daughter's in danger, though, and some of us were talking about this when Dragon Ball Super first started. If you remember, I talked about it. I wasn't the only one. Some of you guys talked about it, other YouTubers, people on, all over the internet, about how one thing that can whip Gohan back into shape is if his daughter is being threatened. And in this movie, we now know that Pan is being threatened. So Gohan now has to take the fight very seriously. That's one thing that will motivate him, because Goku and Vegeta do pretty much everything now, right, for the heroes. Where's Gohan at? That's the one thing that can light a fire in his ass. I believe a stronger Ultimate Gohan is what we're going to see and what I personally want, because All Gohan would have to do is just train up. Just keep training. Now, I would like it if Gohan became a more knowledgeable fighter by training with somebody like a Beerus or a Whis, or even Goku now. Because Goku's way more knowledgeable now than he was back during the Cell Saga when he trained Gohan in the Room of Spirit and Time. So Gohan could teach, or Goku would teach Gohan all kinds of new stuff. But I still feel like having Gohan enhance his power unlocked, his ultimate form, his mystic form, as some people call it, even though it's officially Ultimate Gohan, to me, that's the most logical option. But when you think about things from a marketing perspective, what's going to sell more toys? Another Ultimate Gohan figure, or Gohan with a new form, a new hair color, a new look? People are going to want that too. And I want to remind everybody, this is very important. We are a little under 2 months away from the movie. It's April 22nd, so about 6 weeks. And we still don't know much about the third act. They've been giving us clues, they've been giving us hints. We still do not know officially who the real threat is. We don't know who, if Gohan will get a new form. But you have to remember, Gogeta Blue was not revealed until, a few weeks before the Broly premiere happened. So they're not, if Gohan's getting a new form, you're not going to see it until maybe right before the movie comes out, if not after. Go back to Resurrection F. We didn't even know that Goku had Super Saiyan Blue until that toy leak came out. And if you were around back then, you remember it was 7 years ago. And then Dragon Ball Heroes officially showed Super Saiyan Blue for the first time. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, it was called back then. And so if Gohan does have a new form, I don't think time's run out yet for them to reveal that. It would be at some point in the next month, maybe a little bit after the movie comes out, probably before, because it'll be everywhere. So we'll know for sure then. But I personally agree that I think just Gohan being stronger by training and his ultimate form, to me, I think it's the right way to do it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all very soon. Take care.